violin and viola players, we are going to work on setting up your left hand position today. So let's start by getting into good position. My instrument is up high on my shoulder. It is parallel to the floor. Right now my left hand fingers are just resting on the shoulder of the instrument, so check and make sure you have it on the same side as me. And I'm just giving them a tap to practice the tabletop position. So you can see right here, all of my fingers are in a tabletop position. So at the very tip of my finger is what's tapping on the instrument. So I'm going to keep that same shape, and I'm going to slide my hand back just like that. So I'm going to do that again. Here's the tabletop shape that was tapping on my instrument. And I'm going to slide my hand back, keeping that same shape. I'm going to slide it back. I have 4 tapes on this instrument to the tape that's closest to the scroll. This is where my first finger is going to live. I'm going to do that now from the other side so you can see my thumb. You can see my thumb just slides straight back along the side, and it peeks up just a little bit from the side of the neck. Notice my thumb isn't coming over the top like you might see on guitar, and it's also not hiding down below either. It's just peeking a little bit off from the side. You can also see at this angle that I have a space right here in my hand. I'm going to flip back now. So we've been working on that tabletop shape for a while now. That's the shape that your finger is going to make when it comes down on the string. I'm playing a viola, so when I do the first finger note B, it's going to come right down on that highest string, on my A string. For violins, it's going to be 1 string over, but the shape of your hand is the same. So you see my tabletop shape here. I notice my other fingers aren't just like flying far away, they're kind of brought around the side of the instrument, hovering over the strings. Now the other thing that's important is my wrist. You can see that my wrist and arm make a straight line. I'm not pushing it back like this, and I'm not doing what's the most common mistake that every string teacher sees, is this right here, a pancake wrist. You might be able to hit your first finger with that, but the other fingers you're not going to be able to hit. So we're keeping a nice straight wrist, and our fingers are in a tabletop shape. Let's review that one more time. So I'm starting from rest position. Getting into playing position, we have to always make sure that our instrument is in a good position before we start. Tap in the tabletop shape, and then we're going to slide our hand back, thumb peeks over just a little, finger goes down. Now let's hear what that note sounds like. So I have my finger set up to pluck, right? My thumb's against it, and I'm on a viola, so I'm plucking my highest string. And that makes the note B. For violin, your hand will look like this. It'll be 1 string over, but that note should sound the same as on the viola. So there's my left hand position. Notice my wrist. No pancakes. I'm going to do it one more time from the other side just so you can see how my thumb travels. So I have my fingers in the tabletop shape, everything slides back, and my finger goes down exactly as it slid back from here. And that's how you play a B on a violin or viola.